It's a little blocky right now, you know?
I feel like we usually take it pretty tight in those
Tight on the
corners right
sides, because my head is like a big ham.
We're
gonna shrink it down, man. I never cheated on you, dog.
Yeah, he was telling me about all the other barbers he's been to in the room over there.
He said, what?
Hey, Sly, are you gonna wear your scary boots on Halloween? Do you even know which ones we were talking about?
I wear scary boots all the time.
No, you don't. You don't wear boots every day. You wear sneakers sometimes.
Prior to Chris, it was kind of a mixed bag. It always seemed transactional, unless like you're part of a community. And that's like a big part of what a great barber does. Beyond the way you look, it's how they make you feel. I'm all trimmed up and looking great. I feel like I can take on the world. It's a little blocky right now, you know?
Yeah, dude.
This always is like
I feel like we usually take it pretty tight in those
tight on the
corners right
sides, you know, because my head is like a big ham.
We're
gonna shrink it down, man. Yeah. So like, you know, let's get rid of the undercarriage a little bit and let's get rid of this stuff.
So I go right above the lip for Jason's mustache. Jason has this particular type of smile that when he smiles, it looks like his mustache is like extending below like the front of his lip. So that's what busting out all this extra hair is for.
That's why I try not to ever smile.
Yeah, man, don't ever smile, bro. Up your mustache.
That's bullshit, man. You know I smile all the time. I'm just like.
That's why I like having you in the chair, bro.
I never cheated on you, dog. Not once.
Not once.
Man, he was telling me about all the other barbers he's been to in the room over there.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say. He said, what?
Talk to Bob.
Guess what this beard's gonna look like now.
You remember though the first time that I came to you and how jacked up my shit was?
Your shit was up, man.
It was up, man.
Up beard.
Don't you think a lot of like the work you do like with your hands and stuff is like love? You know what I mean? It's like caring about stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's what this whole game is about.
If like you see through like the day-to-day shit into actual human beings, it makes your job more meaningful no matter what you do.
So well put, Jason.
Barber chair philosophizer over here.
That's how it goes, man. That's what the chair does to you, bro.
Never had many good experiences with people, you know. I used to bounce around from barbershops here and there and just never found anybody that really had the attention to detail. So I just kind of started doing my own thing, buzzing my hair, you know, whatever. And then I met Cisco through a friend, and I've been coming to him ever since, probably somewhere between 5 to 7 years now. Never looked back, man. He's just, he's awesome at what he does, one of the best.
How'd you hear about us, man?
You know, word of mouth, I guess you could say.
Oh, Cisco, you're such a superstar. Look at you.
Seasoned vet.
Alrighty, Nick, what do you want to do today, bro?
Man, let's do the faux hawk deal. I guess that's what it was again.
Yeah.
Just a shorter version of it, you know. Trim the neck beard off.
Yeah, the neck beard.
Yeah, just line it up real good, man, like always.
Cool.
Do you blow Nick's back out?
It's like, hey, you want me to blow your back out? Blow his back out? Yeah, we're gonna blow his back out today.
Sweet. It's the new special. Cisco, you watch Game of Thrones?
No?
You watch Game of Thrones?
No.
No? What? So I haven't either, and I just now got into it, and it's insanely good, dude. I was always like one of those people like, I'm good, I'm not gonna watch it. And then I started watching it, like, man, this shit's off the chain.
No, I don't fall into peer pressure, you know?
Yeah, I know.
We're doing like a full hawk going all the way to the back. Switching it up a little bit, because we normally would do a taper, right, Nick?
Yeah.
You always kind of switch it up. You had a tradition like a comb over with the part for a minute.
Yeah, had the mullet.
You had the mullet.
Yeah.
It's easy when you got good hair.
Right. It just grows really fast. You're like, let's try something new.
You know, I care a lot about my outward appearance. There's a lot of times where, you know, I'm in front of a camera for what I do, but I got my brother's wedding coming up next weekend, so, you know, I'm kind of just trying to get a trim all around, clean it up a little bit so that, you know, it looks good for all the pictures and all that next weekend for sure.
You've been gone for the summertime. I haven't seen you.
Yeah.
Enjoying family. You got a wedding coming up? Are you getting married?
No.
I hope not, man. You're way too
Nah, yeah.
What is a mom wedding approved haircut?
I mean, tame it a little bit back there, and then I definitely like the sides like a little bit shorter. The top's kind of just gotten long, so kind of just tighten up the top too.
So essentially, what you got going on, just everything polished.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly.
So this is a haircut that you got. Where'd you get this last one?
I haven't had a haircut in for like a long time.
This is not my haircut.
Did I get another cut?
You should definitely get it. It's been like 3 months. You realize you cheated on the barber?
Nah, well, I mean, I was home. That's what it was. So I got a trim when I was home.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember that. Yeah, I confessed to it.
You get a pass when it's been an entire summer. What is your regimen? Like, what is it that you're doing to keep this thing managed and clean? Or not?
I usually shampoo. I don't do it every day. I do it every other day.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. Did I teach you that?
I've been doing that for a while.
Good.
So I think
I'm trying to take credit for it. So
I mean, you might have.
I usually do that. Yeah, I try to take credit.
You
for
probably
a lot of things.
you reinforced it.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
reinforced it.
Add the extra bit of weight and love. Do a conditioner. I think that's gonna help with you styling it on those days where, you know, you might have had trouble before. I can see you're really tuned in right now. It's like really early in the morning. You're right on it.
I'm locked in.
I haven't shaved my beard off in so many years. Like before I moved here, I slipped and fell on some ice and busted my chin. I know I got this huge scar. I can feel it, but I've never seen it before. I don't even know what it looks like.
You
wanna trim my eyebrows off, dog?
Yeah, dude. You don't need these.
This is a real thing, man.
You're getting these out of your life.
You don't need those eyebrows. Later on, Chris is gonna shave a Nike swoosh into my chest hair. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I love doing designs. I'm so good at them.
I like a beard oil, nothing too heavy, you know, and just a little bit in there to make it smooth. It's also good for the skin on your face. The Beardbrand products, I like that Temple smoke a lot.
Oh yeah.
I like that Old Money.
Oh
Yeah, I'm actually I'm out, so I gotta pick some up today.
I'm following these same old lines, man.
Yep. Chris is the one that taught me, like, when you're using the razor, like, to go like this instead of like down at it, to go alongside of it, so you're not cutting into it. Because, you know, you do that for a few weeks, and next thing you know, you look like an Amishman. You're out there selling cabinets and quilts.
You got everything ready for the wedding?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. The only thing left is I need to go find a tux. December 2nd. Yeah.
This is an invite right here to everybody watching.
Come on out.
It'd be funny if actually people like show up. They're like, I'm here from the video.
Cisco's coming to the wedding. He's actually in charge of the vocals for the night, singing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Me mo 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 mo.
And I'm here. I'm just gonna connect my two into the shape that we created with the clipper overcomb at the beginning. We got invited with some friends to go out to Italy with them.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, man.
That's gonna be sick, bro.
Go eat all the Hawaiian pizza out there, bro, that my heart desires.
Bro.
Gonna kick me out of Italy, bro, first time we get there. Hawaiian pizza?
I think we're good.
Hey, we got an insurance guy here if you have any questions.
Hey, I got all the questions. How can I murder somebody who's on my life insurance
Oh shit.
without getting caught?
Just went from a barbershop clip to making a murderer real fast.
Yeah, so he plays for Texas, Hook 'em Horns, and I did this like a rocker, but like.
Yeah.
He plays for Texas, and Texas has some pretty strict policies on like facial hair and yeah, man.
Yeah, clean shaven. Hair's got to be tight.
But Jack, of all the people that I know on that squad, like you're one of the few guys that pushes it right to the limit.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I do. Yeah, most guys have shorter hair, but I like it when it parts down the middle, but it kind of stays back.
Got a little bit of heat, a lot of flow, and we're just going to just direct it straight back. We're just gonna do this over and over again. Jesse, dressing up like a pumpkin spice latte.
Pumpkin spice latte. Like I said, it's brown. Sorry, chai latte season. I was actually really rich. He's one of those millionaires that decides to dress like he makes 10K a year and he drives a car, you know, that's kind of not good. He's actually rich, so he just decides to like not shower and things like that. That's all on purpose. You know?
What are you doing there, Bob?
Are you really asking, or do you? He makes me nervous when he stands there. One of the best barbers in town, and he's looking over my shoulder like he's like he saw that mistake. Oh shit, he would do different. He would do that differently. He's already the best.
Bob should be doubting himself pretty often.
Jesse, you've been here for You've been here less than 5 minutes, bro.
Well, we're a coffee roaster here in Austin. Coffee's an interesting business, but at the end of the day, it all just boils down to people, you know? There's people that buy it and people that make it, and if you don't like people, then you couldn't be a barber and you couldn't do my job, and, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, how do you do it? Because Chris does hate people.
He just
I only hate you guys.
He's good at, he just hates you, Bob.
He hates you, Bob.
I only hate you guys.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
This is when Chris smacks me around.
After shave.
Yeah, right?
So Jason, today I'm gonna shave underneath your chin just a little bit,
All right.
and then clean up these cheeks right in here, man.
Now this is the cold towel, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to cool off any irritation, any heat put onto your skin there. I got some of that old money beard oil I'm gonna work in here, man.
It's going into fall too, so I don't mind it a little longer. You know,
There you go.
Generally I'll have you take more off, but
That's right.
you know, it's like a little sweater I wear on my face.
The sweater reminds me like a cardigan.
Yeah, you got a little. It's a little Mr. Rogers sweater. Actually, when I get home, I take my shoes off, I put on my flip flops, and I think that's straight up from Mr. Rogers. Like,
Oh, that's so gangster, man. Yeah, I put on my Crocs
like-
like Jesse.
yep, dude.
When my first client this morning, he's like, "Oh, that's new," and then Bob's like, "Yeah, just all the massacres that happened in the chair." Damn.
Golly.
Started setting in my shade before I go in and set my lines in.
He's actually leaving that. It's called the beard disconnect. It's a new thing we're going with, right?
We're trying it out for the wedding.
There we go. There's the hot one.
My face burns.
As far as the beard balm, I use I'm using the 2-in-1, the one that I got from you guys with Temple Smoke. That's
the
like
utility?
a balm, yeah, the utility.
Yeah.
So I use it for like my tattoos and use it for my beard too.
Nice.
Yeah, it's legit.
This is where I blow his back out. Put a little bit of utility on the beard. So I'm gonna use some of the utility balm in accordance with some of the styling balm. Help it lay down a little bit more with some of that oil. This is how I normally style it, right here?
Yeah. The Yuli Guriel.
But we'll throw some sea salt spray and just give it a little bit of fluff.
Yeah, I always like the way my hair like reacts after I go in the ocean.
And it's based on some of, like I said, some of those ingredients that are in the ocean. Nemo poop, stingray pee.
All that good stuff.
You're going to Pebble Beach, you know,
Yeah.
and we'll do some old money. Give it a good shake, and what I do is I'll run my fingers through it, pick up the hair, and aim the sea salt spray towards the root of the hair. Because what you do is you usually run your fingers through it, a comb, a brush, and you're gonna be able to drag that product through. getting the water out of it, starting to build up some of that texture. So this is our styling balm, and I put a lot in today just because I want to be able to drag a little bit in there. And he's got a ton of hair in the back, and I want to use a lot of it. That having a nice light texture, and then applying the product in this way, you'll have a ton of that flow.
Could you imagine if you showed up to the wedding with your?
Oh, with it like that? I was just gonna say that actually.
See, this is a dope haircut for an event like that, where it's still gonna be a little bit of business and class up front. You look like American Psycho, but then with the flow in the back, there's a little bit of edge.
Chris is not just a dude that trims my beard. Like, I feel like we've become great friends over the last 3.5 years. It was excellent as always. You know, Chris has got just a soft touch, man. It makes you feel like you're the only person in the world. Honestly, my favorite part is when he gets in there with the razor shave, you know, cleans you right up.
Every time I come here, man, it's the same thing. It's off the chain, yeah. It's therapeutic, you know? I mean, the vibes are still good, you know? It's still just as laid back as it always is. I get asked a lot about my haircuts, and I tell them, you know, this is the man, these are the guys, you know? Anybody here, they're all good, you know?
I thought it went great. You know, the attention to detail is something that really stands out to me with the haircuts that I get from Bob. Today, I learned some great things about maintaining my hair and taking care of it so that you know, it can look its best.
Got a lot of hair here,
I
man.
do, yeah.
What are you thinking about doing with it all, man?
Having less. It's like duck feathers up there. It holds heat pretty well.
Bird just flies out right there.